Hey guys, I'm Lauren Hurwitz.
Good morning, I'm Seth Keslow.
And we're here for an edition of This or That Westchester Real Estate Edition.
With the Keslow Hurwitz team.
Ready to go?
Ready.
Okay. Location is what we're going to focus on first.
Sure.
Okay. Walkable downtown or quiet cul-de-sac?
I mean, I love a walkable downtown. It's just fun and there's always things going on, but a quiet cul-de-sac is also great for kids and families and, you know, just being in a nice dead-end area, which is great and quiet too.
Okay.
What do you like?
I like a cul-de-sac. I always thought we would wind up in a cul-de-sac, but my realtor 10 years ago didn't find me a cul-de-sac, and I am still doing great in the burbs. I love the idea of a walkable downtown because it's easy to go in, get a coffee, go to the train. But if I had to pick one or the other, I do really like my quiet streets, and we're pretty athletic. We like to play kick in the street and have a basketball hoop, sorry.
I guess if we're picking, is it like one or the other,
Yes.
not just the pros and cons of both?
No, it's one or the other. So this is like watch what happens live style. So
Quiet cul-de-sac.
Same, okay.
Yeah.
Scarsdale or Bronxville?
Oh man. So they're so different in so many ways, yet like so similar in their, like, you know,
Old world charm.
Yeah, residential neighborhoods. I mean, I grew up in Scarsdale, so maybe I'm a little biased towards Scarsdale. You know, in full disclosure, my biases of Scarsdale, I think it's a great town and it offers so much. Bronxville does too. It has a great nightlife and downtown with awesome restaurants, maybe surpassing Scarsdale. And it's like, you know, metro area downtown. Plus the ease to Manhattan. I mean, they both have that, but Scarsdale's much bigger. So depending on where you are in Scarsdale, sometimes the commute to get to the train, right. Whereas Bronxville, everywhere is like walk to train, which is also really convenient.
I'm a Scarsdale girl if I had to pick between those two.
I think if I had to pick between the two, it's probably Scarsdale.
And they're doing a huge pool renovation, so that's going to be amazing when they do that. And I just like a little bit of a bigger town than a tiny small town because there's kind of a space for everybody. Okay, New Rochelle waterfront or Chappaqua privacy?
Chappaqua privacy.
Why?
I think when you go to Chappaqua, it really feels like you're in like New England. Like you really sort of like entered this sort of like really pretty countryside. It definitely feels open and relaxed, and yeah, there's no water feature like in New Rochelle, but New Rochelle, even down by the water, it's busy.
It is busy, but I grew up in Long Island, 10 minutes from the beach, so I'm a waterfront girl all day, every day. We were near the marina, and there's nothing better than the smell of water, fresh water in the summer, in my opinion.
Yeah, that is a lovely feature.
Now, this one is a real no-brainer: train commute or work from home office.
Personally, work from home.
All day. Look where we are right now. We're in my
all day. We're home.
All day we like to be home. Or the local office, which is drivable for us. But that's an easy one. And then
work from home is always great. Plus, we get so much accomplished at home, like
this
house tours and
Well, this is an interesting one I never thought about until I had a client recently tell me how much she felt strongly about one of these things. So do you prefer a corner lot or an interior lot? An interior lot, for those of you that don't know, means you're sandwiched between two houses. I feel very strongly about this because I grew up on a corner lot. So to me, I like being exposed. I love having no neighbors on this side of my house. But one of my clients recently told me that her husband travels for work a lot and she feels like it's too much exposure and she wants to know that there's neighbors on both sides. I thought it was crazy. Love you, Rachel. I thought it was crazy. I mean, I guess I could see it. Shout out, Rachel. I guess I could see it, but for me, I love a corner lot, and that was one of my big things when you were helping me buy my home 10 years ago that I really wanted.
I did grow up in a corner lot also, likewise. I do remember my parents always having this like stigma about being exposed to the street, and they were like every year, every summer focused on the plantings along there to help screen the privacy issue, right? And we would be like having a barbecue out on the deck and like, you know, people walking by with their dogs, like sort of looking into our backyard from the side sort of always bothered them. I don't remember it ever really bothering me, but it was definitely a thing with my parents. Now there's nobody next to me, but we have like woods next to us. So that may be the ultimate privacy, but Nobody's really walking along our backyard. I don't ever remember it bothering me, but I feel like my parents were very hyper focused on it every year.
I can see that. We have huge arborvitaes here, and we just put up a fence 2 or 3 years ago. Shout out Ryan Fencing, to block the one area where the ball could get out for the kids and all that stuff. But I love a corner lot. I feel like I feel claustrophobic on the inside. But all right, we've moved on to home style. You and I will have very different opinions on all of these, I'm sure. Colonial or modern farmhouse?
I'm a contemporaryist,
And
right? I'm a modernist.
All right,
and you're what?
I'm an old bag.
Oh, so you like colonial?
Of course I like colonial.
Oh, I'm like, give me like a cube, a treehouse, like a slanted roof, flat roofs. I want to see more flat roof, like California contemporary here in Westchester. We don't have enough like flat roofs. I love like a flat roof house with like different dimensions that are just all flat. These pitch roofs are really too traditional for me. I'm a modernist. I love floor to ceiling windows and like no moldings, no crown moldings.
You probably hate my house. All right, well, the next one is new construction or historic charm. I love an old house on the outside and got renovated on the inside. Like in Larchmont, they have all these old, beautiful Tudors, and they're just like ripped to shreds on the inside with the original beams or beams that look original. So I like to mix and match.
Right, like the old meets the new.
Yeah, if I had to choose new construction or historic charm, I think I'd have to do new, just because new is nice, and maybe then I'd get a pool easier. What about you?
Again with the modernist. I love new. I love like clean slate, starting fresh, being like the first one in, making it my own.
Right.
Versus
great taste too.
Versus buying somebody else's, life and then trying to accommodate mine to fit in. However, don't get me wrong. I mean, I grew up in a very old home, like a turn of the century house. So, that is again what I'm maybe more used to. Yeah.
Okay. We have 3 more questions, so we'll get through these real quick. I know the answer for you will be open floor plan or defined rooms. Open.
Yeah. I sort of love quirkiness of like an untraditional floor plan, right? So again, like a modernist or contemporary style house that doesn't have a traditional floor plan, that doesn't have like that center hall colonial layout that we see so often in Westchester homes. One after another, it's very common layout in Westchester, and even the home builders are building like modern colonials, right? Or these like modern center hall colonial layouts. They all sort of feel the same to me. So when I walk into a contemporary, one of the things that's really sort of unique about a contemporary home is that they don't have the floor plan that's like traditional, right? Sometimes someone's here. Hang on, let's pause this.
So Con Ed just showed up at my house, so we don't know where we left off. But I think our next question was a ranch or a 2-story home. Now, had you asked me this question when I was house shopping 10 years ago, I assumed downstairs. Yeah, probably. Yeah, but my husband was dealing with it. This is not my husband.
No worries.
Yeah.
So downstairs.
Yeah. Thank you. Are we gonna just leave that in and keep it rolling? I mean, we can. I wonder if anyone's gonna watch this far. So okay, we'll keep it going.
I guess it makes it feel a little more real that Con Ed was just standing here, walked right into the right behind the camera.
So ranch, I never would have looked at a ranch because I thought it was like old and farmy. Now I would love a ranch, just to have everything on one floor and not have to go up down for my laundry, for entertaining. One of our family members has a ranch, and it is so amazing for entertaining, and we do a lot of entertaining. So, ranch.
Yeah, I think I agree. I think I love a ranch.
But you can't find them because all the baby boomers are looking for them and scooping them up with cash.
Very, very, very few. Yeah, but a good ranch, sprawling ranch, like some of those like in Purchase and Harrison, those like, beautiful ranch. Yeah, they're awesome homes. We have a few in White Plains, and smaller ones scattered throughout, like Scarsdale. You can find a few. You can hear it. I think you can find a few ranches here or there in Westchester County. They're just not very common. But yeah, I think a good ranch is great. And maybe because they are rare and they are so usable,
yeah,
it makes the price per square foot really high, right? We've seen ranches sell for a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they sell for, I think, more.
People are living longer now. People want ranches and they want to live independently, some of them. So
yeah, so it's definitely seeing more price per square foot for a ranch,
yeah.
Which may mean that demand is up for a ranch.
Well, this was fun. We should do this again sometime. Maybe the next time we do it, we'll talk about like interior features and colors and the things that really get people excited to decorate their home. And we'll go from there. But in the meantime, if anybody has any questions or comments about buying or selling or investing in Westchester, let us know.
Hopefully we can help. I'm sure we can. Yeah, reach out anytime.